Yo, what's up guys? And in this video we're going to be talking about merchant token, what the is going on with the ICO. It's a bit of a mess, to be honest. And then also we'll be talking about some crypto news.
Hey yo, I'm focused. Cash me out in London speaking Polish. Having money on my mind, I having money in my pocket. Bone marrow roasted, spread it on the rosemary bread, lightly toasted. Drizzle with the vinaigrette, stuffed Dutchess and it's pulling like a cigarette.
So without further ado, looking at the MTO website, not sure about you guys, but I woke up and I looked at Uniswap and it said that the price of the MTO token was 0. So I shit myself, I won't lie. I shit myself because what? Like, what is this? But I did have a look at the community Telegram channel. Supposedly the team is yet to add liquidity. I don't know how factual that is, but you know, that does seem to sort of make sense. A lot of people haven't received the tokens yet, some have, but as I did say, it's last in, first out. So those who purchase the tokens last are going to receive them first, and then those who purchased first will receive them last. So yet to receive them. If I have a look on the Launchpad website, it's showing that my MTO balance is 0. They do have this internal transaction ID. For some reason I thought that it was linked to Etherscan, but you're not able to copy and paste this transaction ID onto Etherscan to find out how your tokens are doing. So you just have to manually look at your wallet. But they did do this around 2 AM last night, so I don't know how long it's going to take, but they supposedly said a couple days, and they did tweet about this. So within that time frame, hopefully we do get our tokens. Unfortunately, well, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the liquidity to be added, but yeah, this needs to like 6 to 7x to 10x, to be honest, because yeah, this not what I was expecting to see, but I think yeah, they're working on it is what I'm inclined to believe, because I won't lie, it's a bit daunting seeing it peak at $5 and then go all the way down. But yeah, supposedly they need to add liquidity. So yeah, that is that. And looking at today's news, it hasn't been anything spectacular. To this, you know, it's not going to be anything. So So Dogecoin has pumped 8% after Elon Musk says that Doge payments should compete with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I don't really respect Elon Musk's crypto opinion. In fact, this is what I think of Elon Musk and his crypto opinion.
I'm getting really sick of you! Get out now!
So in other news, the UK has continued their crackdown on crypto, and in this case they are cracking down on adverts. So just to read some of the article, amid the UK taking a tough regulatory stance on the cryptocurrency industry, a major local advertising industry organization has announced a crackdown on crypto ads. The Advertising Standards Authority, the Advertising Standards Authority, the UK's independent advertising regulator, plans to launch a major effort this month to hunt and shut down misleading crypto adverts, the Financial Times reported. So I'm not sure who they're going to target in this hunt, but it will be interesting to see. In a direct quote from the agency, they've said, "We see this as absolutely crucial and a priority area for us. Where we do find problems, we will crack down hard and fast." So yeah, there's a lot of FUD at the moment, and it's not really conducive for the best price action. And yeah, we'll have to see what happens really. But yeah, it's not looking good for crypto at the moment, I won't lie. You know, let me know if you think we're in a bear market or still in the bull market. Personally, I do think we're in a bear market, especially as we've broken key but we've broken key moving averages, which historically led to the end of the bull market. But yeah, last piece of news. So I just thought it was interesting to go over this, but been a regulatory race. Switzerland and Singapore are competing to give crypto a home, as well as, I believe, Switzerland, but we'll talk about that in a bit more detail. So 3 countries have emerged as leaders in creating crypto-friendly regulation. Switzerland has emerged as a hub for protocols, whereas Singapore has dominated Asia's fintech scene. So just to give you guys a bit more background, according to the World Bank, Singapore ranks 2nd in the world for doing business, just behind New Zealand. Legally, Singapore has long prided itself on its neutral stance on crypto transactions. It has applied its governance laws around finance more broadly to crypto, providing the same access to advanced dispute resolution and a legal framework for crypto businesses to operate, which I thought was quite interesting. Singapore has also been experimenting with blockchain technology for the development of a cryptocurrency and digital payments. So if I'm not mistaken, I do believe VeChain, the supply chain cryptocurrency, is based in Singapore. So it makes sense that they are, they're not bullish, but they're open to it. They're not rigid. Another place as well is Switzerland, So like Singapore, Switzerland's emergence as a crypto hub has been built off the back of its standing in the traditional finance world. So interesting fact here is that Filecoin, Tezos, EOS, Banco, Solana, Polkadot, Shapeshift, Nexo, Cardano, Divinity, Lisk, Decent, Cosmos, and Ethereum have all based their operations out of Zug, which I'm assuming is the capital of Switzerland. In fact, there have been over 900 blockchains and cryptocurrency operating in Switzerland, supporting around 4,700 jobs, according to Swiss Info. So I think that's quite interesting. I had no idea that these cryptocurrencies were based in Switzerland. And then the third country, or not country, sorry, this is a state within America. So Wyoming. So Nebraska and Wyoming have been quick to pass regulations to Nebraska and Wyoming have been quick to pass regulations to create favorable environments. Texas too, it recently gave the green light for state banks to hold Bitcoin. More recently, Wyoming lawmakers voted in March to pass a bill allowing DAOs to be officially registered in the state. So I think they are also forgetting Miami. However, they haven't really impacted crypto in the way that they've said. They've only recently sort of announced their bullishness on crypto. But don't forget as well, guys, that in yesterday's article we talked about the new New York mayor as well, and he also wants the state to get involved in crypto. So potentially a couple more additions to Wyoming, being Texas, Miami, and New York. But they do have that bit license in New York, so we'll wait and see what happens. But I think it's interesting looking at some of the coins and the price action. So Bitcoin has broken down out of this symmetrical triangle, or what I would consider as a symmetrical triangle. I did say that the technical target is around 27 or 26,000 or so. Previously, we have been making higher lows, bottoming out first in May at around 27,000, and then in June we bottomed out at 28,000, and then we bottomed at 30,000. So will 30k be support? Who knows? It's really hard to say. If this symmetrical triangle is to play out though, then we would see a $27,000 Bitcoin roughly, and Ethereum is just more or less copying Bitcoin. The price action just looks extremely choppy, and yeah, it's not ideal for anyone, to be honest. It's really hard to second guess where the market is going to go. Looking at the stochastic RSI for Ethereum, it does say that we are at the top, so potentially further downside for the price of Ethereum. That sucks for me because I did recently buy some, but hey, it is what it is. It's very much the same for a lot of these altcoins. If we look at some of the coins that have been bullish in the last week or so, mainly being NFT coins, let's see how they've done. So all of the gains, near enough all of the gains from the last week or so have been wiped out now. We are testing this resistance level here, no, it's not support, let's say resistance level. So maybe it comes up and then it bounces from here. However, looking at the stochastic, it does seem like it's oversold, and yeah, it gives me pump and dump vibes. If we look at AXS as well, Axie Infinity, very similar. The coin did around 6x or so, maybe more, maybe less. Let's look exactly. So it did around 5x in the space of 2 weeks, and it's looking like those gains now are going to be rescinded, and potentially we come down to test either these blue lines or this 20 EMA. The market hasn't really got much bullishness within it, and yeah, it kind of sucks right now, I won't lie. Looking at Mana or Decentraland, let's have a look at that, see how it's doing. So Decentraland, another NFT coin that did sort of not go crazy, but it put in a price pump of around 128% from bottom to top, and you can see how quickly those gains have been rescinded. Just from the top to where we are now, the price has gone down around 27%, so nearly a third, which is kind of crazy. This coin, so I'm not sure if you guys know about Virgin Galactic, but yeah, obviously there was insider information here, because for it to go from around $14 to $52 within the space of 2 months, people definitely knew something. But basically, Richard Branson announced that he would attend a flight of Virgin Galactic going into space, and then that just caused this crazy massive bullish price movement for the Virgin Galactic stock. And personally, I wouldn't buy it now, because you want to buy the rumor, sell the news, and it is a bit late. So I think he's going on the 12th, if I'm not mistaken, and looking here, we are setting lower highs. There is the potential that there is a bull flag forming, and I don't know why I'm speaking so softly spoken like that, but yeah, there's a potential that there's a bull flag forming here. Price could go higher, but this just looks heavily manipulated. Like the price is gapping, which is just, it's not typical of a stock, and generally you want to buy when it's gone down, not when it's gone up. You know, there's only a certain amount of pumpage left within the market before the bulls get exhausted. Looking at the technical indicators, we can see, okay, so it's quite interesting. The classic RSI is at the bottom here, so potentially there is room for it to go higher. However, you know, we are currently at resistance. This level has been tested only once before getting rejected, so if we do break it, then potentially there's room for it to go higher. Anywhere of these fib extensions, the first target being around $93 or so. However, very skeptical, very what's the word, very well, in my opinion, there's no real fundamental, you know, research done behind this. Well, I say that, but if the flight goes well, then, you know, it could see some price growth. There's been a recent billionaire race to get into space recently, which is kind of crazy. Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, and yeah, I wonder who's next. But yeah, just keep an eye on this coin, this stock here. So Virgin Galactic SPE. Yeah, just that's that. So yeah, I'm going to be closing up the video here. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and also guys, leave me some comments on how I can improve my channel, what more you want to see as well, as I'm trying to grow but don't have the best market conditions, or I don't know what it is. But yeah, just leave me a comment, and yeah, see you guys soon. Bye bye.